Hey guys, Neely here, and I am coming in today for a new video series that I have been thinking about for a while and really wanting to start. My dog is very excited about it apparently. I have been wanting to start doing a soup and salad of the week video. I actually got the idea from my friend Jennifer, who I follow here on YouTube. Hi Jennifer! She always talks about the salad of the day at her work cafeteria, and it's so fun. I love hearing about the salad of the day, and it's always something different and it's always something new, and I always get into a rut with soups and with salads, and I love the idea of experimenting and trying new recipes, and what better way to force myself to do that than to put it on YouTube and show it to you guys, because that totally keeps me accountable. So these soups and salads are going to be above and beyond my meal plan that I share with you on the beginning of each month. These are going to be soups and salads mostly for me, although I will share if somebody really wants to try it, but they're mostly for me for having for breakfast and for lunch. I love to have salads for breakfast and soups, salads and soups for breakfast and lunch. I don't always eat, breakfasty foods. I'm fine with eating, regular dinner foods for breakfast. So I am going to be I want to try to make a big batch of a salad and a big batch of a soup each week. It may end up being every other week. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes, but my goal is to try to do it every week, and then I can eat on it throughout the week. Also, I love with soups is to make a big batch and then freeze a portion or two, and so I have a couple portions of soup in the freezer, and I collect up different kinds, so I'll have 3 or 4 different kinds of soup in the freezer. So if I'm just not feeling like whatever's in the fridge, I can just pull something out of the freezer and I have lots of options. So I also wanted to mention that these soup and salad of the week videos are not going to be recipe videos necessarily. I'm not going to go step by step through all of the recipes, but I will provide links to whatever recipes I use. I will be doing some of my own recipes as well as featuring other bloggers and vloggers recipes. So definitely share with me any recipes that you love, different soups and salads, and maybe I will use it in one of my soup and salad of the week videos. So like today, the salad that I am going to be making is called Killer Kale Salad from the Pioneer Woman. So I will link that down below. But then my soup that I'm doing is a quinoa chicken and red lentil stew that I have been making for years, and it was originally, I found it on thefoodnetwork.com, and I printed it off, and I still have the printout that I printed off, I think it was 7 years ago or more, and I went back to try to find the link to it, and I couldn't find it. They don't have it on the website anymore. So I am going to be doing a recipe video for that, so you guys will have the recipe, and I may try to scan in that printout that I have and put a link to a PDF or a picture of that on in the description below, so you can have access to that. But then also I wanted to do the full video on it, but it's not going to be included in this video. I will do a separate video that is actually the recipe. This soup and salad of the week is just kind of just following in my kitchen as I cook. So I am going to go ahead and get started with the salad. Here is the salad that I'm doing. It looks absolutely delicious. It is kale, bacon, and mushrooms and onions, and then it does have some goat cheese in it, but I am going to be omitting that sadly, just because my body doesn't do so great with cheese. But if you don't have any problems with cheese, definitely add the goat cheese. Do it for me. The other thing that I'm doing differently is I'm going to be using broth instead of white wine. And that is just because I'm trying to keep this low carb. This recipe is very low carb. The only thing besides the wine that has some carbs in it is the balsamic vinegar, but it's very minimal. But if you are worried about this little bit of carbs, you can substitute a different kind of vinegar. So here are my ingredients, and you can see the other change that I'm making is I'm using a bagged salad mix, and I could have gotten just plain kale, but this looked really good. It is got kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage. It just looked really yummy. So that is what I'm going to be using for the base. That is absolutely delicious, you guys. Really need to try this recipe. So good. All right, moving on to the stew. Here are all of my ingredients for the stew. It is a red lentil quinoa chicken stew. So I have my quinoa here that I'm going to rinse, my chicken. This is some fresh thyme and fresh oregano, garlic cloves, red onion, red bell pepper, salt and pepper, olive oil, red lentils, celery, and some homemade broth that of course I made in the Instant Pot. And I am doing a dedicated video to this soup recipe, so I'm going to be working on that right now, and I will put the link or the card up above so you can find that recipe there. So my soup and salad is all ready to go for the week. I'm just gonna pop the lid onto this and stick it in the fridge. I'm gonna wait for this to cool off, and then I will portion it out into individual containers. I might freeze a couple and throw the rest in the fridge, and so it'll be easy, healthy food for me to grab all week long. Lots of good veggies, super healthy, and perfect for my plan. I wanted to mention that the soup is a THME meal. It only has the 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and it has lots of good healthy carbs, and it is low fat overall, so it is great for e-meals. And then the salad is an S meal. I believe the little bit of balsamic vinegar in there is not a problem. If that is a problem on THM, then just substitute with apple cider vinegar or a different kind of vinegar that doesn't have the sugar, but it should be only a few little grams of sugar in the balsamic, which I think is okay on THM, but that would be an S meal. So that is it for my first soup and salad of the week video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think, if you like this idea of these kind of videos. Also, if you have any recommendations of soup or salad recipes that you love and would like me to try, please let me know. As long as it fits with my dietary requirements, I will put it on my list to try. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye. Bye. Bye.